Hello you lovely people, and welcome again to a lovely morning in the province. Lovely morning in the province. People are getting on with their days. Their day's just started. Chickens here feeding on the early worms. Beautiful. For many, maybe not for all, but for many this is nice. People who like the city, this is not nice. But people like me come here for a simple life. This is what I wanted to do, and this is what I do. This is where I am. Beautiful. Just take your little walk down here. No houses down here whatsoever. Oh, another little chicken. Hello you. They are Visayan chicken, what they call them native chicken. Where's he gone? He's gone behind the tree. And they really like those kind of chickens because of the food, the meat they say is a stronger taste. And they do like stronger tasting things here, like the fish. You know, they like the oily fish, tulloy, sardines as we call them, sambagon. I think that's some kind of tuna. They like the oily fish, the strong tasting foods, strong tasting fish, strong tasting meats. That's what they like. Me, not so. A little garden, or say a little garden. It's got some beans there growing. Up here we've got okra growing. I don't know what they call it. They call it something else, but there's some okra in here growing. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Beautiful morning. It's not too hot. The sun hasn't broken through the clouds yet. So it is very, very nice indeed. There's a cow, baka, as they call it, a baka. We call it a cow. He's just lazing around, grazing on the plants and the leaves of the trees. Lazy life, lazy life. And again, I think this is pumpkin he's got. I could be wrong. Pumpkin and kamote tops, which they like the kamote tops. Tastes a bit like spinach. The kamote tops. I quite like that at times, sometimes. So this is just my surroundings. This is what I wake up to every morning. And I come down here with my son and wife, sometimes for little walks. It's not too bad this morning for mosquitoes. It's a nice carabao poo for your garden, if that's your thing. No good at the moment, it's not dry, no good. And we've got some banana trees here, which I think, yes, it's got bananas on there. I'll show you in a minute. And again, the coconuts. You've got to be careful where you're walking. You don't want one of them coming off and smashing on your head. That would really mess your week up. Yeah, the carabao poo's been taken for gardens. Nothing's wasted. Nothing's wasted. And this is what they call Lakatan bananas. This is what we get in the UK. There's many kinds of bananas here. Some are small. They call them monkey bananas or something, because they're really small bananas, but very sweet and very orange. Not yellow like we get in our countries. But yeah, this is my surroundings. And this is the reason I live here. I came from the city. I came from London. And I was sick of that rat race. You know, that rat race, what it is, the competitiveness, the rushing around and catching tubes to work every morning, commuting. And I made a decision when I was, I made the decision when I was 48 that I was going to take early retirement when I was 50 to leave the UK. Didn't know where I was going to go. My original plan was South America, but I changed my mind and I came out to the Philippines for a little vacation one time. When I was 49, I think I came out here for a vacation, come out for a month and really fell in love with the place. The cows just happy grazing away. No stress. He's on his own. so he's got no competition for the food. He's eating it all himself. And fell in love with the place, and then decided to, you know, to uproot and move out here, lock, stock and barrel. And when I was out here, I was on my own. You know, I rented a little apartment, stayed in the apartment for a while, and that was in the city, in a place called Dipolog City, which is not a big city. It's got a few expats living there and a few expats passing through, and right by the ocean, which is great for me because I love fishing. Used to fish there, and I met some really good you know, Filipino guys that were fishing like I was, and made plans, went out fishing with them a few times, and then eventually bought a little fishing boat of my own with a little engine, Honda engine, and I just go out there weekends or when the weather's good and the ocean's flat, when it's clean out there. And then I decided to get out of the city. There's my house. Not finished, but there it is. And decided to come out and have a look at, you know, a bit of land out in the province here. And initially I bought 100 square meters, built the house, and then the land behind us was also available for sale. So I thought, well, rather than someone else buying it behind me and building their house and blocking the views, I bought another 100 square meters and then another 100 square meters, and it went on. So this is how we've got this, because I didn't want no one behind me, because I wake up and that's, believe it or not, that's the front of my house. Because if I'd have put the front of my house by the road, then I wouldn't have these views. So this is where we come out there. We've got a, I'll show you when I get up there. We've got a little patio which is not finished. Again, nothing in my house is finished, but there's no rush. There's no competition. I'm not in no competition with anyone to finish the house. So I'll just take my time and do it when I get the budget and just continue. But we aren't going to make the house any bigger. That's it. This is the final size of the house. Don't need it no bigger. So yeah, I came out here on my own. You know, I met my lady out here. She was in the shop, in the little sari working in the shop. And we got together, talking for 6 months before we actually did get together. Started dating. It was a long process. Started dating and whatnot. He's the guy cutting this down here to keep the snakes off. No snakes! Snakes! He's cutting the grass down, or the things, to keep the snakes away. Yes. Yeah. And then, you know, we've been together now for 5 years. We got married. We got a little boy, a son who's almost 3 years old, who's very active. I can hear him now in the house. He's awake. So yeah, and we just live out here. A very happy life. Very simple and quiet life. You know, we go into the city once a week. Perhaps have a little treat, McDonald's, and buy some groceries that we can't get here. And we live out our life here. Like I said, it might not be any good for many of you who would like a bit more, you know, more going on and more nightlife. But here it closes down very early. You know, there's a few karaoke's, but they finish at 10 o'clock. But normally here, it closes down at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Everyone's in bed or watching TV. So very quiet, peaceful and tranquil. A sense of serenity, I'd like to call it. These are some trees that we planted. They were little tiny trees when we got them. Oh, there's some more. They're starting to grow again. But these are fruit trees. And they are dwarf trees, which will eventually produce some rambutan, which is lychee, or similar to lychee. And we've got the, all of these we planted. All of this, where I'm stood here, this lawn that we've done and stuff, it was all like this, all overgrown. We chopped the trees down. Here's a tree, coconut tree we chopped, another one here, where's there, here, which is rotted out. A big tree here that we cut down, and we built the scaffolding to build the house. So yeah, oh, here's my little boy and my wife. Here they are. Hello, son. Good morning. Good morning. How's your cold this morning? How's your cold?
No better.
Yeah. Good morning, wifey.
Morning, guys.
Good morning. Oh. Yeah. Hello, little puppy. This is our little puppy. Little puppy. Little Jackie. So yeah, as you can see, we haven't finished this yet. We haven't concreted it, but it'll happen. It'll come. So yes, guys, that's just a quick video of the morning here, the start of our morning. And I got work. Oh, ants on my feet. That's another thing. You get the insects and ants out in the provinces more than you do in the cities. So if you're a bit... oh, here's another tree we cut down. This was a big one. If you don't like insects and that, don't come out here. This is the deep well that we had dug. It's got cover on it, obviously. Deep well that we had done. And that was the pump that ran it. Here, which is redundant now because we've got running water from the barangay. Little generator which we use probably on a daily basis because we do get brownouts in the province. Again, that could be a deterrent for many of you. It's an inconvenience, but we've got this generator to generate electric for most of the house that we need. See if the water's on actually. Is it on? Ah yes, it's... yeah. Well, that's it guys for this morning, so I'll speak to you a lot later. Have a great day wherever you are, and try and subscribe if you can. It's a new channel, like I said, and we're trying to get some good content. So support us if you can. Thank you very much, you people, wherever you are. Speak to you later. Bye bye.